Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Adeayo Bet Predict. Today's video I'm going to be giving you guys the best betting strategy for predicting home team over 1.5 or over 0.5. Home team over 1.5 or over 0.5 strategy is a very simple strategy and sometimes a very risky strategy because there are some situations whereby you will predict the home team to score at least 2 goals in a match or 1 goal in a match, and at the end of the day they will ended up playing just 1 goal or no goal at all. But in today's video I'm going to give you guys a short tips that will guide you guys through the process of winning home team over 1.5. Home team over 1.5 strategy is a very straightforward and simple strategy. It is not that complex to understand, and my advice for you, if you want to get this team very well, because it's a very simple strategy, is that make sure you watch this video from steps to steps without skipping any part, because by skipping any part of this video and missing a particular tips or information can make you to make can lead to some kind of little mistakes that can cost you your ticket. So without wasting much of our time, I'll be selecting some leagues that I know that they have some specific teams that very well they do score goals. They score goals very well. So I'll be selecting those leagues and I'll be clicking on their statistics. After clicking on their statistics, I'll take you guys through the process of predicting the home team over 1.5 or over 0.5. So now let's go to our football menu. So now my advice for you guys, if you want to be predicting the home team over 1.5, is to know the leagues that you will be predicting your home team over 1.5. For me, for example, if I will be choosing leagues to predict our home team over 1.5, first I'll be going for the German league. So second, I'll be going for the England league, Premier League, and I'll be going for Scotland league. Yeah. So I'm sure you guys are noting this league, and I'm sure you guys know that there are some particular teams under this league that very well they do score goals very well. And I'll be going for the Portugal league, and lastly I'll be going for Netherlands league. So now let's apply for that. So for a quick check without stressing ourselves in checking the teams that score goals very well, the first thing you need to do is that, okay, when you randomly want to check a games that you want to predict their home team over 1.5. So under this German league, first I'll be making use of Bayern versus TSG Hoffenheim game as an example. So if you want to predict your home team over 1.5, just click on the match you want to predict it on, check their statistics, so this strategy is a very straightforward strategy, and I want you guys to pay a lot of attention to this process, because if you miss this process, it's a very simple process, and I'm not expecting anybody to miss this process. So if you have any question concerning this particular strategy, when we are done, you can kindly drop the comment under the video description and let us know what you want. So now, after clicking on the statistics of the game you want to predict their home team over 1.5 or over 0.5, so the first thing you need to check is their previous match, their last 5 matches played with other teams. Check it. Check if they have played at least 2 goals in their last home matches when playing with other teams. So checking on their Bayern Munich games, the game when they played at home, they lost by just 2-1 to Freiburg, and they scored just 1 goal. For me, if I will advise you guys to predict this particular match Before I will advise you on the prediction for this particular match, I will be done with the strategy. So they just scored 1 goals in the last home match, and another one with Dortmund. They won the game by 4-2, and they scored 4 goals at playing at home. Now the next stage you need to go to is, don't forget I told you that when checking the last 5 matches of the home team, at least when they are playing at home, they must score at least 2 goals. If you want to be predicting them as over 1.5 goals, that is home team to score over 1.5 goals, you must check their statistics and check their last 5 matches. They must score at least 2 goals while playing at home. But in this situation, Bayern scored just 1 goal while playing against Freiburg, just 1 goal. So the next thing you need to check is check their previous meeting. While Bayern is playing at home, they won 2 games by 4 goals. One by 4 goals to that is 4-0 here, and another one 4-1. That shows that Bayern scored more than 2 goals while playing at home in their previous meeting. But looking into their form, the away team is currently in form compared to that of the home team, which shows that this kind of a match can be a little bit tough for the home team to score. But mere looking at it and using just a natural view, many of us will believe that Bayern will surely win this particular match, even by 2 goals. Yeah. But if you want to be predicting these games and if you want to be risking it, even though Bayern is not really in form compared to that of the away team, and the score should be home team over 0.5, because checking on the previous meeting, currently Bayern Munich is not really in a good form. They won out of their last 5 matches, they only won 2 games and they lost 3 games, which shows that this team is currently in a kind of a little bit bad form. But their opponent is currently in form. They won 3 games and lost 2 games in their last 5 meetings. And but on the league table, they are far away from Bayern Munich. And judging with their form, it may be a little bit hard for the home team to score very well. But in this particular kind of prediction, the home team will surely score at least 1 goal. But I'm very sure, based on the hyping by the bookmakers, they won't provide the goals option for the home team over 0.5. But I'm sure if you check other bet platforms like 1xBet or maybe BetKing, I don't know, probably they can make the provision of the home team over 0.5. So the prediction for this kind of situation is Bayern Munich home team over 0.5. Surely in this particular match, Bayern will surely score a goal. So now let's check for other teams. And don't forget, I told you if you want to be predicting home team over 1.5, in their last 5 matches, the home team must have scored at least 2 goals, at least while playing at home, and their previous meeting they must have scored 2 goals. So now let me check the England Premier League, and there, without wasting much of our time on another match, I'll be going for Manchester City versus Leicester. And I know Manchester City score goals very well under the England Premier League. So now let's check the statistics and let's check if they meet the requirement for predicting the home team over 1.5. So you click on your statistics and check their head-to-head and check if Manchester City have been playing over 1.5 goals while at home, and their previous meeting they have been playing over 1.5 goals. So Manchester City is currently in 100% form, and Leicester City is currently in a very bad form. And check the last matches played by Manchester City. They played out of their last 5 matches, they played 4 games at home and they won by at least over 2 goals. Against Bayern Munich, they won 3-0. Against Liverpool, they won by 4-1. And against Burnley, they won by 6-0. Against Leipzig, they won by 7-0. Wow, this is perfect. This qualified for over 1.5 goals home team. Now, but in order to conclude if it qualifies for the over 1.5 home team, you check their previous meeting. So out of their last 5 previous meetings, Manchester City only played at home once out of the 5 last meetings, and they won by 6-3. That shows that Manchester City scored above 2 goals in their last while playing at home in their last 5 previous meeting. So now let's check the odd for the home team to win by over 1.5 goals. So here it is, the odd home team to win by over 1.5 goals, 1.1 odd, soft and perfect. Surely Manchester City will surely win this game, and they are going to win by 2 goals at least. So another one I'm going to show you is that I'm trying to pinpoint some teams that you can really rely on when predicting your home team over 1.5 goals. So under the Scotland League, I usually go for Rangers and Celtic. They score goals very well. So now in this kind of situation, Celtics is currently playing at home, so we won't touch that, but Rangers are playing at home. So the next thing you need to do is click on this game, click on their statistics, So after clicking on their statistics, it will bring the head-to-head out, where it will be showing us their form, their previous meeting, their last 5 matches, and that is where we are going to be concluding on. So checking on it, currently Rangers is in form compared to that of their opponents, and checking when Rangers are playing at home, they played against Dundee United and they scored 2 goals. And don't forget, I said requirements for predicting a home team over 1.5 goals is their last 5 matches they must have played at least 2 goals, and their last 5 previous meetings while playing at home they must have played at least 2 goals. So against Dundee United they won by 2 goals to 0, and against Red Rovers they won by 3 goals to 0. In this category, they are qualified to be predicted as home team over 1.5. So the next category is checking on their previous meeting. Why Rangers was playing at home, the first one they won by 4 goals to 0. It meets the requirement of 2 goals, and the second one they won by 2 goals to 0. It meets the requirement of 2 goals also. So this particular match is also a perfect match to predict as home team over 1.5 goals. And here we have it at out of 1.32 odd. So I'm trying to pinpoint teams that you can rely on when predicting your over 1.5 goals home team. So I would have go for Celtic also, but currently they are playing at away, and let's ignore that. So under the Portugal League, teams that I know that they do perform so well are Benfica, Porto, and I think Sporting. So now let's check. Even sometimes Sporting Braga, they do perform very well. So now, for example, I'm going to make use of Sporting versus FC Aroca as an example in this under this league. Now let's check the Sporting versus FC Aroca, and let's check this. So I'm sure as you guys are watching this video, maybe I'm sure you guys are following the steps and procedure. So here's the start, and after this video I want you guys to do something for me, and please make sure you subscribe to this channel if you are new to this channel, and also like the videos. And for you watching this video and you really want to learn how to predict home team over 1.5 goals, the next thing you need to do is just immediately after this video, make sure you practice it on your own, try and pick it and see if it relates with what we've been doing in this video content. So now we are on the Sporting versus FC Aroca game, and we are clicking on their statistics. So first thing we need to check is their form, if Sporting is correctly in form, and the next thing is we'll be checking on their last 5 matches if Sporting have been scoring at least 2 goals while playing at home, and their previous meeting we are going to be checking if Sporting has won while playing at home at least by 2 goals. Now let's check this head-to-head for that. I'm very sorry if this is currently taking long, but the site is currently kind of misbehaving. So checking on their form, actually away team too, they are really trying when it comes to the form. And checking on the home team is too they are performing so well. And checking on their previous last 5 matches, when Sporting Lisbon is playing at home, they scored 3 goals while playing against Santa Clara Azores, and they scored 3 goals while playing against Boavista Porto, and they've qualified for this particular segment. So the final segment that we are going to judge is their previous meeting. While Sporting Lisbon is playing at home, have they been scoring at least 2 goals? Yes. They've scored 2 goals while playing at home, and they scored by 2 goals to 0, which shows that they've met the requirement for predicting home team over 1.5. But predicting them as home team over 1.5 in this kind of situation can be slightly very hard for them to score 2 goals. But surely they are going to be scored. They will score it surely. So we have the odds for the home team to score at least 2 goals. Home team to score at least 2 goals. Or that is Sporting versus Aroca. And let's check if we have a kind of games under this Portugal league that can be complex, that I will advise you guys to stay away from. So Porto, before I've actually lost from Porto before, because there was a time they don't really score goals very well like that, and I decided not to touch their games, even predicting on them again. But let's check their statistics if it meets the requirement, because recently Porto have been scoring goals very well. They've been playing so well of recent. So now let's check their statistics, and let's check if they meet the requirement of the home team over 1.5 goals. So sorry for the digression. So we are on Portugal League, and I'm trying to get the game of Porto. So sorry. Yeah, Portugal. And also we are not yet done with our Netherlands league, so we are still going to touch the Netherlands league. So as you can see, this is another easy way of getting your short 3 or forward. Already with just 3 games, we already have our short word there. So now let's check the statistics for the Porto versus Santa Clara Azores, and let's check if Porto actually meets the requirement for predicting them as home team over 1.5 goals. So checking on their Porto stats, Porto is currently in form compared to their opponent, and checking on their last 5 matches while Porto was playing at home, they won by 1 goals to Portimonense, and against Inter Milan they played 0-0. This is I want to advise you guys to go for this kind of game. And checking on their previous meeting, they actually did well by scoring 3-0, and another one 2-1. But for me, in their checking on their last previous meeting while playing at home, they've not been impressive enough. Though against their opponent in this particular game, they may score up to like 3 goals or 2 goals, because their opponent is currently not in form, and their opponents do concede goal very well. But I want to advise you to go for this game, because it is against the minimum qualification for predicting them as home over 1.5 goals. So the next one now is I'm going to go for the Netherlands league, and under that probably I'll be predicting the home team over 1.5 for Ajax. Yeah, Ajax, and currently we have a match between Ajax and FC Emmen, and we are going to check their statistics and see if Ajax meet the requirements to be predicted as home team over 1.5 goals. So this particular team will be our last match to predict as a home team over 1.5 goals. I'm taking you guys the process. I want you guys to ask any question if you don't understand anything in this video content that you want me to enlighten you more on it. So checking on their previous meeting, Ajax played at home against Fortuna Sittard and they won by 4 goals to 0. That is perfect. And against Feyenoord, they lost, but they scored 2 goals against Feyenoord. They scored at least 2 goals. It meets the requirement for that. And checking on their previous meeting against these people, Ajax has been winning except for once they draw. And while Ajax was playing at home, they won by 4 goals to 1 in one situation, and the other they won by 5 goals to 0 in another. And this particular statistics meets the requirements perfectly. So now let's check if the bookmakers provide the odd for the home team over 1.5 goals. Yes, you have the odd for the home team over 1.5 goals as 1.14 odd. So this strategy is a very kind of a simple strategy and very fast, and you can make use of it to get your sure 2 odd, sure 3 or sure 4 odd, and like that. But it's very useful and reliable. So thanks for watching. This are their best predicts. Until the next video content, I'm planning on giving you guys the ultimate first quarter basketball points betting strategy. Actually, I've been trying to make a video on it, but due to the recorder crashing, and that is the reason why I've not been able to post that. But trust me guys, you guys are going to get it. The first quarter basketball point is a kind of a strategy that contains a lot of mathematical calculation that give you 100% accurate, because most time the statistics provided by the bookmakers for the basketball is not always favorable and accurate. So I've been able to get a way of giving you guys how to mathematically calculate the statistics or evaluate the statistics of the teams you are predicting on for the basketball. So thanks for watching. If you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to our channel, and if you are already a members of our channel, make sure you like our video, comment if you have any question, let us know what you want. And if you have any content you want us to talk about on this channel, maybe you want to learn a strategy that you want us to teach you, want us to talk about, just drop the comments and let us know, and we are going to give you what you want. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.